Hello everybody, I'm Helen Farrell from the Florentine and I am very pleased to be here this evening with Valeriano Antonioli, who is CEO of Lungarno Collection and somebody who likes to abseil down the side of his hotels, but we'll get to that later. Valeriano and his team have come up with a strategy to experience Florence at this quite extraordinary time while the city is so quiet and so intimate. So I don't know, Valeriano, if you want to talk to us about your idea about staycation, what staycation means and what people can experience here at Lungarno Collection.
Yeah. So hello everyone, and thank you, Helen, for the opportunity to be here with you tonight. A few weeks ago, we had the challenge to decide either to open the hotels or to keep them closed. We have 4 hotels in Florence: the Hotel Lungarno, the Hotel Continentale, the Gallery Hotel Art, and the Portrait, where we are here today. And eventually we decided 3 weeks ago to stimulate a demand that didn't exist and even today does not exist. And by creating a package that we call it Staycation. And the meaning is that we would like to create the need within the people who lives in Florence, to experience Florence as if you would be a visitor and not a permanent resident. Sometimes all of us, we are so busy in doing the things we do every day, and why not taking the time with your spouse, with your wife, with your husband, with your children, to go around and tour and explore the city as you would be a tourist. I think many surprises, many things that they're still there to see that we haven't seen, even if we have been living here for
absolutely. I mean, I went straight to the Bubbly Gardens, for example, when it reopened, and it's amazing to experience the Bubbly Gardens and to experience Florence right now is magical.
Right, it's magical because it is empty, it is silence. You don't have the thousands of people that you would have normally met on the Ponte Vecchio. Today, unfortunately, they are not there. But on the other side, silver lining, you can take the opportunity to visit Florence in a moment where Florence is only for you. And to experience Florence at its best, we believe you have to live in the center. You have to be in a place where if you look down from the window, you will see the Ponte Vecchio or you will see other monuments. When you go out in the evening, you can go to any restaurants, you can have a couple of glasses, you don't need to drive home, and you go back to your hotel.
Perfect.
That is taking care of you. So we created a kind of cocoon package to take care of you, Florentine people who maybe would love to experience Florence in this particular moment.
I mean, it is extraordinary. I don't know whether we've got somebody in here in the suite with us, and I don't know if Alexandra, if you can show us the view of the Ponte Vecchio. It's quite extraordinary because it's without those crowds at the moment, and you know that unfortunately the shutters are down on many of the jewelers, but you know hopefully they will reopen soon. Many of the shops and the restaurants have reopened, and we're getting there. This is the thing, we are emerging from this situation. Florence is, as we've used many times, healing, not broken. And we're definitely feeling that today. I mean, here we go. We're about to see Alexandra's here. She's going to show us the view outside. Hi, Alex. Here we go.
Hello.
Going through I mean, this is Florence right now.
It's not unbelievable to wake up in the morning and to have this fantastic panorama. Or tonight, in 1 hour, there will be the sunset, and the Ponte Vecchio will be orange.
I mean, that's the thing that's magical about the city, right, Valeriano? How it changes from morning to evening. I've had the joy of waking up on the other side of one of your hotels, and I will never forget that magical thing of waking up in the morning and seeing that sort of silvery light, and then as it changes at sunrise, it's quite magical being on the
You know, I pass in front of the Ponte Vecchio every morning to go back and forth, and every day I'm taking 4 or 5 pictures because it is too fantastic. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I am boring because I'm taking pictures of the Ponte Vecchio every second day. But it is really fantastic. But then staycation, if I may continue.
Carry on. Explain to us.
We added as well a few things, which in one case I force it. the hairdresser, because we spent home 3 months without taking care of our hair. Okay, while all the gardens were perfectly manicured, our hairs were not, in my case at least. So we are offering as well the hairdresser in the suites at the portrait. So in fully security, it's another cocoon that will protect you from everything you can catch by a hairdresser, and we will take care of your hair 100%. So we will send you back as beautiful as never.
I mean, this is one. Maybe if you could explain to us, because this is an interesting time for tourism now. How do we come back from this? How have you made portrait safe? How is it COVID safe? Maybe you could explain the procedures as well, Valeriano.
Well, this it is a costly procedure, unfortunately. But you need to do if you have to reopen. And unfortunately, today in Italy, if you don't follow the procedure and something will happen in your hotel and you are negligent, you will be responsible in front of the penal law, not the civil law. In this case, it's for me very personal. And so we put together with the team, a scientific committee with our doctor and with other experts, and we created a procedure which are added to the procedure that everyone has to follow. An example, if you call for a reservation in the restaurant, we will ask you if you are with a conjunto or if you are with friend. And depending on the answer, your table will be larger or even larger because there are certain distance to keep. When you enter the restaurant, you have to sign a paper that you declare that you are COVID-free. When you enter the restaurant or the hotel, we have a camera that will measure your temperature. And if you have more than 37.5, well, we will follow another procedure. But this is also for our staff.
Of course.
The staff entering from the staff entrance, they have the temperature measured automatically, and if they have more than 37.5, the door will not open. So, and etc. The cleaning of the room, it is now unbelievable. It is normally you would have done this only before Easter, that you clean the house after the winter so deeply as we do it every time. We clean it with the ozono. Do you say it in English? Ozone.
Yeah. Okay.
That kills everything alive in the room. But then in addition, you have to do the normal cleaning because the ozono doesn't clean the table.
No,
it doesn't take away the dust.
Of course not.
So you have to double the procedure to keep it clean. And then the air condition, where we have special filters everywhere to take care of the air condition, etc., etc. It added to almost 50,000 euro per hotel to be able to reopen following all the procedure. And I think this will be a limit as well for some small hotels to reopen.
And then we're seeing the view inside the bedroom there at Portrait. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. It's I mean, who could resist that? I couldn't. But Christina's there saying, amazing view. Hello, Christina. It is indeed amazing view. And like I say, we're very pleased to be here and see Florence reopening. We've got other conversation. The sky colours are like no other. We couldn't agree more, Susan. That's exactly what we feel. Valeriano, you like to go out on your bike. You went out. This is a level of dedication that you bring to the hotels that you manage. You know, you were there and you went out on your bike and you went to see whether the actual shops were reopened.
I went to the mall because, I think one of the major attractions to come to Florence is also shopping via Tornabuoni, but also at the mall. And so I took my bike last Saturday and I went and I biked to the mall. And then I went even wrong. So 60 kilometers later, I discovered that all the shops are open. And so it's if you like shopping, I think now they have fantastic prices. I checked a little bit the windows and so now you
didn't buy anything though because you were on your bike. So
no, because I didn't have any backpack or anything. I have to cycle back another 60 kilometers. Actually 30.
How are you seeing the reaction so far? I mean, as we were downstairs in the lobby, I heard that there were some Swiss guests checking in, and you know, today is the day. Just to explain to everybody, the 3rd of June, the the borders between the regions have reopened in Italy, and also Italy's European borders have reopened. So travel into Italy is now allowed from European Union countries and other related nations. So this is an interesting moment as we reopen. How do you feel about the situation?
I think with all the people working with us, we are very happy about that, because we need to restart. After 3 months in lockdown, it was really time to start again. Yeah. And today we have 20 arrivals. This means that tonight we will have more than 50% occupancy, which is really fantastic. It will go down during the next days. I think my sensation is that everyone was waiting for the opening of the borders to move ahead, because there is no other explanation. Yesterday we had 3 rooms occupied, and today we go to more than 20, which is fantastic. I hope that this will continue, not only for us, but for all the hotels, small or big, and 5-star or hostels, because I think Florence, I think all of Italy needs the tourism. We all need to go back to live our normal life and to experience our experiences. And the question is, there was before the egg or the chicken? So the demand is coming before the offer, or the other way around. So we created this offer. We hope that you will like it. You will take advantage. I believe today, in the next few weeks, the prices in Florence will be very advantage to the consumers. So I suggest to take this advantage, and also to take the advantage of visiting Italian cities during this summer.
And you also have a 24-hour butler service, or maybe yes, you could explain a little bit about the other offers that go around your hospitality. Yeah. Well,
first of all, in all the rooms of the portrait, we have also kitchenette. I think we can ask Alexandra to film the kitchenette.
Can we see the kitchenette, Alex? Is that possible? We'll see whenever she appears.
But we have a full kitchenette in almost every room, 90% of the rooms. So if guests would like to cook by themselves because they don't trust to go into a restaurant, we can buy the food for them. We can send our chef to cook for them. Or we can even provide for room service the food from 20 different restaurants around our hotel and serve it into the room. So you can have dinner here if you want, in your privacy, totally secure. Enjoy this view and choose the menu of whatever restaurant. And the person coordinating that is what you call the butler. We call it the lifestyle attendant, and it's a team of people from diverse origins. We have Americans, we have Russians, we have Chinese, we have Portuguese, etc. that will be assigned to you depending from your country of origin, so that our culture will be mixed as well with your culture. And then our lifestyle attendant will manage all the things for you, including as well the room service, the selection of the menu, the providing the menu, and etc. So from A to Z, there is nothing that we cannot do.
That's amazing. It's wonderful that you're supporting other local businesses, because this is what's so important right now. I mean, we've been through this together. Italy has been incredibly united in its effort in combating COVID-19. And right now, what happened, we need to carry on in being united and in collaborating and in helping all local businesses, like, helping the social and economic fabric of Italy to move forward. I mentioned earlier about your moment abseiling off the side of the building. Sorry, this is one of those defining moments that for me said a lot about you and your approach.
What I have done.
Yeah, Jane, maybe here we go. She knew I was going there. So this is a photo. I don't know if you wanted us to share that, but there it is. It's a photo of you. Maybe you could explain this moment. This is a moment from the past, but let's talk about it, because it was a happy moment.
This was a happy moment because a few years ago we fully renovated the Hotel Lungarno, and one day, just by chance, I discovered that they were painting the facade above the water, and you can see I have my tie, I have my suit, I am fully dressed like a normal day,
immaculate as ever.
So I asked Christina, who is our PR director, to support in the action, and I went down with the climbing. I am a mountain climber. I am a mountaineer from the mountains, so it was actually very easy.
Yeah, for you, I mean, that's nothing. It's a straight down. It's not a mountain. So.
But it was spectacular. Really, the seventh floor, going down from floor to floor, and at every floor we have windows and terraces. So it has been really incredible. I also tried to go back, which was a little bit more challenges, and I went back to the stairs, and then I came down again. Really fun. I want to do in this hotel as well.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Are we doing that right now? We're not doing that right now. That will be another TF together session.
Next time we have the window cleaner here, we can think about it.
That's so funny. And then we also have some photos from the reopening, because you reopened the other night and you had a concert. Somebody was singing.
Actually, we had a concert. We had a concert from these windows.
Oh.
And the yes, it was a gentleman. I used to play in a piano bar by himself with the piano, and he played some of the most known Italian folkloristical song that all of us Italian my age could have sang along, and what actually we did. It was really very fantastic, romantic. It is incredible because we had more or less 50-60 people coming in for the opening, for the concert, which is good, but which is also a little bit sad, because this street in front of the Lungarno has been newly renovated. I think it will be one of the best promenade along the River Arno with the Ponte Vecchio as a view, but there was almost nobody passing by. So it was like an island with 50 people singing, and around there was nothing. So I hope that this was just the last day, because it was June 1st, where the Lungarno was so empty. And I really pray that the people will start to come out again and enjoying restaurants and bar. And I also hope that the virus will not take advantage of this situation.
I think we're learning, aren't we, how to live with this virus? We are learning. I mean, this is, I've been walking around Florence today, and, incredible time to be seeing this beautiful city. And the people are very respectful. The social distancing is in place. People are
we're at 1.50 m, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're respecting the rules. We're not wearing our face protection because
but
it's here. It's here. We've got it very close by all the time. But we're very aware that Italy has worked together, as I said, to stamp out this virus, and we don't want it coming back. And it's also, I think, Valeriano, a sense of responsibility. That we are Italy after China. It came here first, and people are looking to Italy as well for an example of a model for how people can react next in tourism, in other ways, in terms of social behavior. So it's interesting times, that's for sure. We've got other messages. Wish I was there, missing it so much. Well, we hope that you will be back in Florence very soon and staying in one of these marvelous establishments like Valeriano has here at Portrait Firenze. I miss the sunset on the Arno River. Calling from Venice, California. Love on Lungarno. So wow. Lungarno sweet. So there we go. There's a lovely messages of solidarity. And I don't know, Valeriano, if you've got any closing words that you'd like to say to our audience around the world, as well as here in Florence.
Well, I think Florence is fantastic for the people living here, and we learn to appreciate the duality of Florence, where there are the Italians and the international community. And in many situations, these two communities, they get together, but they are two very distinct communities. And in a very few places, you have the opportunity to have the Italians in this case, and then the international. But the international community here is very strong, with a lot of incredible, smart and intelligent people. And I hope that the international community of Florence will take advantage of this opportunity. But I also hope, and I will do our best with the team, to convince everyone internationally to travel back to Italy, to our cities, and to Florence. And so I hope that in the next few weeks, the decision of the Italian European government to open the borders will be proven as a wise decision, as that we all will behave with respect towards the others by wearing the mask and avoiding the virus to come back, which I believe it will never come back. I'm thinking positive, but I will do as well everything I can to stay safe.
I mean, it's something that you've written. It's I think a slogan on your website, but it's very much felt by us all. It's ready when you are. You know, we've done our best, and we hope to welcome you back as soon as possible. So thank you for tuning in this evening. If you want to stay here at the beautiful Portrait Firenze, or indeed Portrait Roma, which is also open. So if you're in Florence and would like to go and have a break in Rome, I don't know, you might want to change a scene. I certainly would like a change of scene after this long lockdown. That is also an option too. You've got the website there scrolling along the bottom of this screen. So thank you for tuning in, and see you very soon.
Thank you, Helen.